Hello, Connecticut Realtors. I am Lawrence Yun, Chief Economist with National Association of Realtors, to talk about the latest monthly sales figure and home sales in the early months, the beginning of the spring home buying season. Well, it simply did not play out. We are seeing lower sales activity. In the month of March, home sales in Connecticut fell by 5.9% compared to 1 year before. Nationwide, we saw much smaller decline. One key reason as to why Connecticut may be underperforming in terms of sales is that inventory is down 11% from 1 year ago. Nationwide, we are seeing more inventory compared to 1 year before, particularly in southern states, Texas, Florida, Carolinas, much more inventory this year compared to 1 year ago. Now, because of the restriction in supply, home prices continue to rise strongly in Connecticut by 3.8%, bringing the median home price to $410,000. If we look at the single family versus townhouses and condos, the townhouse and condo market is holding on a little better than single family, and that's partly due to the fact that inventory level decline is minimal. So one can say that restriction on inventory in the single family greatly held back sales, but condominium market holding relatively better. The Greenwich market, well, completely different, 8 times higher median home price compared to the rest of the state, but nonetheless, the smaller transaction can greatly influence. So closed transaction in Greenwich rising single family by 52%, while the median prices of the homes that were transacted down 33% from 1 year before. In the condominium market, very similar, or you can say volatile swings in the data, with the sales rising, prices coming down, which means that home buyers were much more interested in lower price point compared to the super high upper price point. Nationwide statistics showing that minimal decline, but still home sales not recovering. And in fact, I revised the forecast for this year. Rather than a 14% increase, which I thought could happen in 2026, I have revised down to only 4% increase in sales activity. And that's partly due to the fact that I think the mortgage rate will be a little higher than what it was, what I had originally projected. Mortgage rate to average around 6.5%, given the oil price shock that has happened, somewhat of an inflationary pressure. But overall, I think nationwide, we will squeak out again. As to Connecticut, it's all about inventory. More inventory, buyers will have little more elbow room to maneuver, and I think more transaction possibilities.